Hey there, welcome to our kitchen. I'm Jenny, this is Lauren, and we're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors. Today we're bringing the world to your table with a fun English dessert.
Yes, I'm super excited about this. We're making it in the Instant Pot, which is really cool. So today we are making a sticky bourbon toffee pudding recipe.
Yes, it's so good.
Yes, we both love this recipe, if you can't tell.
All right, should we get started?
Yes, so our first ingredient that we're using in this recipe are pitted and chopped dates. So we really like using dates in different baked goods and sweeter recipes because they provide that natural source of sweetness. And dates are just delicious on their own, too. So we've got our dates. Our next ingredient we're adding is bourbon.
Secret ingredient.
Of course. Going to give us that really good bourbon flavor. And then we've got our baking soda. And then adding in a little bit of warm water.
And if you want to skip the bourbon, just add in a little more of that warm water. It's totally fine.
All right, so just kind of mix this up here. We're gonna let that sit for a moment. Moving over here, the next ingredient here, Donnie, I'm gonna give these to you. That we have melted butter that we've also added some milk to. So we just melted it in the microwave. So I'm gonna add this to our big bowl. Sure. And then we're gonna add in our dry ingredients. So we've got all-purpose flour. This is actually a all-purpose wheat flour, baking powder, cinnamon, and then a little bit of salt.
I love how easy this is.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and that's probably ingredients you already have on hand at home, so nothing too out there, that's for sure. So just mixing this up a little bit here. Oh, I can smell that cinnamon. It smells so good.
I love how the pudding itself doesn't have any extra added sugar because it gets all of its sweetness from the dates.
Yes, which we love. All right, so then I'm gonna even add in our 1 egg that we've whisked up, and then adding in our date bourbon mixture. Oh my gosh,
it smells good.
Definitely smells like bourbon. Luckily, we really like that smell. All right, so this is our batter here. So I'm just trying to get all the dry ingredients wet.
Nice and mixed up. And we're going to be cooking these in little ramekins. So we just have 4 small ramekins that we've lightly greased to prevent this from sticking.
Yes. So it looks like a little chunky, if you will, right now. But after we cook it, the dates will kind of expand a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of like soaks up all of that extra moisture. And the cake is really, really moist. It's so good.
Yes, all right. So we're ready to add this. Gotta get our dates out of here. To our ramekins. I'm just gonna scoop our batter. These little guys are so cute. And I love that they make like the perfect portion.
Yeah.
Too.
Single serving cakes or puddings. And we're just gonna cover the ramekins. We have little pieces of foil that we've lightly greased, so as these cook and they rise, they don't stick to the foil. So I'll go ahead and cover these.
Top these all off a little bit.
It just smells delicious.
It does. And it's a fun, different way to use the Instant Pot too.
Yeah. I've never made a dessert in the Instant Pot before, but this was a really, really good recipe.
Yes, it's just a way to get more use out of it. So we've shared lots of other recipes in the Instant Pot this year, which has been really fun, but we really wanted to dive into the world of desserts in this spot because we both love desserts.
Exactly. So the Instant Pot, we have it set up already. There's a little wire rack that comes with your pot, so we've just placed that inside, and we're going to add in 4 cups of hot water.
So essentially, we're going to be steaming our puddings.
Yeah. And the water will go up the sides of the ramekins just a little bit, but that's okay. So then we'll just get our ramekins in here.
Fit perfectly, just like a puzzle.
Yeah. There we go. I'll get the lid on. So we're going to be using the steam function, and we'll set it to 25 minutes. And once it gets up to pressure, you want to, of course, make sure it's on ceiling, which it wasn't.
That's important.
So you want to cook it for 25 minutes, and then after it's done cooking, let the pressure naturally release for 10 minutes and then manually release the rest of the pressure by moving the vent to the venting function. And of course, you want to keep your hands and face away from that. So once that's all done, you can take the ramekins out. Just be careful because they will be hot.
Yes, and if you don't have an Instant Pot, we also have baking instructions for this. So don't think you can't make it at home.
Yeah.
You definitely can. So we have some that are already done. I'm going to grab them.
And I'm going to grab our caramel sauce.
So how cute are these? So these are our little puddings. So they come out of the ramekins. You flip them upside down. And that's how they give us this fun little shape. And then we just add in
just a little bit of caramel sauce. You can feel free to put as much or as little as you want. We think about a tablespoon is perfect.
Yes. You could also serve this with ice cream.
Yeah.
Which would be a really nice summery treat. Exactly.
And we were just talking about how a bourbon caramel sauce would be super good with this.
Yes, yeah, we'll have to come up with a recipe for that. All right,
try.
Let's dig in here and cut off a little piece. Gotta get that caramel sauce in there too. And it's perfectly sweet with those dates, which just always amazes me.
Yeah.
Every time, no added sugar.
I love it. It's such a fun dessert. So we hope you give this dessert recipe a try in your Instant Pot this summer.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit festfoods.com.